Moving on, senior advocate Harish Salve, delivering a lecture on the topic criticism of judiciary in the age of social media, has elaborated that judges are in public gaze. Criticism must not cross certain limits though, adding that the public's faith in courts cannot be allowed to erode.
From fighting for top corporate houses in India to leading the fight for justice in international courts in the Kulbhushan Jadhav case, Harish Salve has seen the Indian judiciary evolve in the last 4 decades. And that's why when he spoke at the P.D. Desai Memorial Lecture on the theme Criticism of Judiciary, Contempt Jurisdiction and its Use in the Age of Social Media, the entire legal fraternity heard with rapt attention.
Are we entitled to criticize a slant? And this word slant I don't use in a pejorative sense. Do all of us not have can't helps? Some of us believe strongly in the virtues of open society. Some of us believe strongly in the virtues of conservative society. Some of us strongly believe in the virtues of an open, free economy. Some of us strongly believe in a welfare economy of the socialist model. Do we completely shed that when we get into a court? We don't. Haven't we always had judges who we say at the bar, oh, so-and-so is a pro-citizen judge, so-and-so is a pro-government judge.
So can a judge be criticized? Here's what Harish Salve said.
There is one area where I think judges need to be protected. And that area is casting aspersions on an institution inconsistent with its character as an independent institution. You can say that a judge or a judgment or a group of judges who have delivered a judgment have thrown to the winds the limitations on the power of the judiciary. You may use strong language, but ultimately what you're saying is that they have misread their own jurisdiction, which is a criticism which is completely open.
Salve further expanded on the point that criticism shouldn't be aimed at eroding public faith in institutions.
So language doesn't hurt, but if the criticism ultimately comes down to a thing of overreach, you may say, why have you granted bail? You're becoming over-liberal. You may say, why are you not granting bail? Have you judges lost your soul? But to say you granted bail because you came under or refused bail because you were acting under pressure of the government, that attacks the foundation of your institution. If the institution is to be the bulwark against executive tyranny, to say you're acting at the behest of the executive undermines public confidence. That scandalizes public faith. It doesn't scandalize a court, it doesn't scandalize a judge.
During the course of the lecture, Salve called out the lobby and asserted faith on India's judicial system.
To say an institution has lost its independence, to say that an institution is acting at the behest of somebody, to allege corruption, that, if it is established to be untrue, is clearly undermining public faith.
One of India's topmost lawyers has demanded intervention of the Bar Association to ensure no vested interest groups cast aspersions on the judiciary.
We owe it as members of the bar to protect our institution. It breaks my heart when I see judges being criticized, courts being criticized, and members of the bar not responding.
And towards the end of his address, one of India's top legal voices, Harish Salve, signed off by paying a fitting tribute to the judges.
We owe to the judges for the simple reason we are part of the same institution. It is true the court cannot reply to ill-informed criticism, but it is equally true and very important to remember that we as a part of the system must deal with ill-informed criticism.
India's foremost constitutional lawyer, Senior Advocate Harish Salve, QC, eloquently speaks about illegitimate criticism that judges face. He guides members of the legal fraternity that ill-informed criticism of judges must be stopped. He says it is time protection is given to those who uphold the law, the judges. For Republic TV in Delhi, I'm Ridhimani Bharadwaj.